So Pokimane just released her new snack company, Mina Snacks, and people were very quick to highlight the resemblance between her cookies and the Costco Midnight Mini Cookies. Now, there are some glaring similarities between the two. The cookies themselves look almost identical. It does say Midnight Mini Cookies on both of the packages, and there are two shared selling points on the package, being that it's grain-free and gluten-free. Now, before we get into whether or not these products are literally identical, let's talk about the price difference. As you can see, it's $7 for one bag of Mina cookies, which at a glance might seem like a better deal than the Costco ones that are $10, until you realize that the Costco ones have 3.5 times more cookies than the ones that Pokimane is selling, evidenced by the weight being 4 ounces on Pokimane's bag and the weight being 14 ounces on the Midnight cookies from Costco. Now, 4 divided by 14 is 0.28, so you are getting 28% of what you could be getting from Costco for only $3 more. Now, if Pokimane's cookies are priced so high, surely they must be offering something that the Midnight cookies from Costco aren't. Well, after doing some research, I have reason to believe that they are literally the same exact cookie. So I did some more digging and I found this Twitter thread that reads, Mina Snacks and its co-founders Pokimane and Darcy Mackin don't say anything about how they experimented, created, and tested their product, so I did a little digging on their product. Here's my thread of findings. Private/white label products are common, and I had an inkling this was the case with Mina Snacks. Seeing that they claimed they were from PNW, I searched for private label snack companies. I found Food Creations, a PNW-based company that specializes in healthier snacks. PNW standing for like Pacific Northwest. Right on their page are cookies that look similar to Mina Snacks, Midnight Mini Cookies by Tootsie. The link to Tootsie's website redirects back to Creation Foods. A search revealed that they've been sold at Costco before. Sure, they have the same name. What about the ingredients though? Hunting down Creation Foods ingredients was a little bit of a pain. There wasn't much out there. MyFitnessPal and Spoonful came in clutch though. Here we can see the nutritional info of Creation Foods cookies versus Mina Snacks. It matches up nearly identically with one another. So here's the label for the Creation Foods Tootsie cookies, and here's the label for the Mina Snacks. Now you can pause and read over them if you want, but what I did is I converted these images into just raw text, and I asked ChatGPT to give me the common ingredients between these two. The only thing that Pokimane's cookies have that this one doesn't have is that they contain almonds. And it might be the case that they don't actually have almonds in them, but rather they're made in a facility where there's traces of almonds and there's a chance for cross-contamination and allergies, so they have to put it. But ChatGPT was actually wrong. Both Mina Snacks and the Costco cookies have potassium, calcium, and iron. But with Pokimane Snacks, it doesn't say that in the ingredients list, but just on the nutrition facts. So these cookies are quite literally identical. Like they're identical, and they use the same percentages of everything if you look at the nutrition facts. Same exact amount of fat, protein, sodium, potassium, iron. They are literally the same exact cookie, but in a different box. Now this is by definition a scam. Pokimane is acting like she has invented something brand new, coming out with this brand new company, selling something that is not yet on the market, and yet again, she's just selling a cookie that already exists at Costco for a much higher price. Here's the thing, like if she just decided to sell exactly what Costco is selling, like the exact same cookie, I'd say, well, you know, she's being dishonest and acting like she's inventing something new and coming out with a new product. But if it wasn't for the 350% markup on these cookies compared to Costco, I probably wouldn't be making this video. And I think there's something to be said where a celebrity can literally sell like nothing and people will buy it because they like that celebrity. So Pokimane did not invent this problem, but it's definitely not helping with what she's doing. I mean, dude, her tier 3 subs, they paid the 350% markup on these cookies just because they're at all tied to Pokimane. Now you could say that I am being vindictive here because I just don't like Pokimane in general, you know, regardless of all of this happening, but there's no reason these cookies need to be $7 a bag. Again, there are less cookies in this bag that cost $7 than there are in this Mr. Beast Feastables cookies bag that is $4.40. Now, I am not coming after Pokimane for selling something that is expensive because I think selling things that are expensive makes a lot of sense, especially if they're worth what you're pricing them at. A great example of this is Makeship. It's a company that makes plushies based off of YouTubers and popular creators, and people get upset because the plushies are expensive. They're like $29.99 for a plush, but the plushes are great quality, and they're one of the few companies that is willing to work with small creators. Like, they worked with me, and unfortunately, the plushie didn't fund. We did get, you know, somewhat close, but they took a risk by partnering with me, and, you know, because of that risk, they have to, you know, pay a lot of people for the development of the plushie, the design, the schematics, so it's gonna cost more than just a stuffed animal animal that you see in the store. But with this, it's literally just a cash grab. Like, it's pure greed. And obviously, there's nothing wrong with wanting money, but this shit's just a scam, bro. And I've been seeing some people in the comments saying business is business, gotta do what you gotta do, you know, don't hate the player, hate the game. And there definitely is some truth to that. I mean, if you're like dumb enough to not know that this is a complete scam to begin with, like if there's no ringing alarm bells in your head when you're about to be charged $7 for like a small portion of fucking cookies, you're just financially illiterate, and that could be because you're a child, and in that case, obviously you don't deserve to be scammed, or because you're just not a smart person and you watch Pokimane, which isn't making you any smarter, so I guess you kind of deserve it. Although I called it a scam earlier, truthfully, like, this isn't as egregious as a lot of other things, and I know I've been very hard on Pokimane in the past, and this video is also critical of her, but realistically, like, although I do think it is a complete ripoff and in nature a scam, there are people doing a lot worse things. I've been seeing these comments, people are saying Pokimane essentially drop shipped the whole company, and that's hilarious. That's literally what she did. She found this entire company and was like, hold on, let's just like make a new logo, say that I invented it, and sell it for like 5 times the price. I don't know, I just think it's so ghetto for a multi-millionaire to be drop shipping. Like, dude, what the f are you doing? I have a homie who drop ships, so he finds stuff on like AliExpress and then puts it on Amazon, but he just increases the price a bit so he makes money. So whenever I go to his crib, his entire like place just has random stuff from China all over it. And I don't think what he's doing is a scam because he's finding products that people would have never found otherwise. Hold on, this kill rocks. Boom, hit by the fucking car. So yeah, he's taking products that they don't sell on Amazon, but they only sell on AliExpress, and then putting them on Amazon. So he's acquiring more customers by using a much bigger retailer. So he marks the price up a little bit, and plus the product's gonna get to them a lot faster through him than through AliExpress, because, you know, AliExpress is from China. But yeah, man, Pokimane drop shipping a whole company is crazy, and plus, like, drop shipping is not for you, Pokimane, okay? It's for the entrepreneurs of tomorrow, so we can learn how to sell stuff and, you know, get some experience in the business world. Not for a multi-millionaire with fat tier 3 simps to sell more cookies to. It's actually kind of genius when you think about it. You know what? I was dissing Pokimane. I'm actually gonna give her some respect. Of all the things that you could do a ridiculous markup on, she intentionally does it on junk food. That's like so smart. And it's not for the reason that Mr. Beast does cookies, because Mr. Beast has a very young kid audience, but Poki's audience is like adult babies. They're like children in adult bodies, you know? Like man children, essentially. Can someone make a Pokimane fan Wojak and then send it to me on Discord, just like the average Pokimane fan viewer person? I tried looking on Google for one, but I didn't see any, which is very disappointing, guys. We can do better than this. Let's see a Pokimane fan Wojak. If you need help, just use this one on screen. This one already exists, and just Photoshop some Pokimane merch on that guy, or like some Mina cookie crumbs all over him or something. I don't know. Just giving ideas to you guys, and looks like we're almost at that lovely 8-minute mark, so I'll see you guys next time. Peace.